Coutinho is very valid for Koeman's project. If a good offer arrives, though, both, of course, can still leave. Javier Tebas from AES has come out saying that Ronald Koeman has given the approval for the continuation of both Antoine Griezmann and Philippe Coutinho. Only a big offer would see their departure. Coutinho has the backing of Koeman, who considers him a profitable player in every single way. Now, on Philippe Coutinho specifically, Malone from ESPN came out back in that statement as well. They came out saying that Barcelona value keeping Philippe Coutinho at the club, and Ronald Koeman trusts him. On Antoine Griezmann, Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo has come out saying that Antoine Griezmann has been training at a very high level in Germany. His attitude and physical work has surprised Koeman. Barcelona also valued the good vibes that he transmits and his positive attitude. His goal is to earn a spot in the starting lineup. Now, the Atletico Madrid president has come out talking about Antoine Griezmann yesterday. He came out saying that we do not rule out anything quite yet, but what we can say is that it is not an easy signing. We are waiting for news, but I already can tell you that it's a very difficult operation. Now, if you're watching live, let me know in the chat. What are your thoughts about Antoine Griezmann and Philippe Coutinho possibly staying at Barcelona this summer? Griezmann, 100% agree. No doubt about that. I think he's a fantastic player. On Philippe Coutinho, though, it is a big surprise for me because for me, the one thing that's putting me off about Philippe Coutinho is the 20 million variable clause that we have to get to Liverpool. He is 10 games away from us paying Liverpool 20 million euros. For me, that is the big concern. That is the big, stumbling block for me personally. I don't really know about Coutinho. I think Barcelona, even if you do reduce his wages, it's just that clause is in the way. 20 million euros. That can get you a lot. That can get you two players. That can get you a Jose Gaya. So I'm not quite too sure about Coutinho. So again, if you're watching live, let me know in the chat. I want to know your guys' opinion. But so we have here Sam saying Griezmann can stay, but Coutinho needs to leave. I'm on that same wavelength as well. I think Griezmann should stay. I think Coutinho, it's just that clause. If he did not have that clause, I would be open for him staying 100%. You think, last season he was a starter. He was playing very well, then got injured for the rest of the season. Ronald Koeman did like him. He did convince him from Bayern Munich to stay at Barcelona and not be sold or go out on loan. Of course, they both have to reduce their wages, no doubt about that. But it's just that clause, man. That Liverpool clause for Coutinho is really, really throwing me off. I don't know if the club can keep him with that clause still being in there. Of course, 20 million. It's a lot. It's a lot right now for Barcelona for a broke club like we are. So we'll wait and see. Ronald Koeman has told the club, look, I want to keep both Antoine Griezmann and Philippe Coutinho. And the club right now apparently have said, you know what? We'll see what we can do. I think Griezmann will now definitely stay. Of course, big offer comes in for both. 100% they will be sold. But for Antoine Griezmann specifically, I think it is very, very likely for him to stay. Of course, reduce your wages. Philippe Coutinho right now, I think it's a 50-50. I think the club will be happy to keep him this summer, but they will look for a move out to the Premier League, a loan move, something like that, just to get rid of, because it's just that clause, man. At the end of the day, if he stays this summer or next summer, next year, we're gonna end up paying it, right? So maybe Barcelona have to take that into account when they reduce his wages. I'm not quite too sure, but it's just that clause for me that's throwing me off. So we'll wait and see. It is confirmed though that Ronald Koeman does want to keep both Griezmann and Coutinho this for the upcoming season, and right now, Barcelona are studying to keep both of them at the club next season. So wait and see how this develops over the next few weeks. Now back to that wage cut that we were just talking about. Now Sport have come out saying that Barcelona continue to negotiate with Sergio Busquets, Gerard Piqué, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Roberto for a salary reduction. The date to close the folder and submit the contract of all players is August the 13th. That is the day La Liga begins. Now, of course, Barcelona play on August the 15th, but the first match day will be on August the 13th. Now, Liga president Javier Tebas has come out talking about, Messi's contract renewal and Barcelona's situation. He starts out by saying that it all depends on Barcelona. They know the rules of the economic control, and there are no exceptions for anyone. There's nothing planned to modify anything for any club. Barcelona tell me that they have hopes of getting someone to lower their salary, but never about changing the regulations so that Messi could stay. I believe Joan Laporta, who has direct information, and he says that things are going well, and I believe in him. So that's the words of the La Liga president saying, look, we're not budging. These are the rules. You have to go by it. I don't care about Messi. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. These are the rules. You follow it, no problem. If not, there will be problems, of course. eSport 3 come out back in the statement from Sport from before. August the 13th is the deadline for the salary reduction. So right now, August the 1st, of course, on Sunday, we are now 12 days away from the deadline. Oh my God. Oh my God. Barcelona are confident of reaching an agreement with the captains and Jordi Alba to be able to register Lionel Messi and the 4 new signings before the start of the La Liga season. 12 days. 12 days to reduce this wage bill. It's all coming down to this. And we got 2 games during that time as well. We have RB Salzburg this Wednesday. Then we have the Joan Gamper this Sunday or Saturday, one of those days. But crunch time is coming. August 13th is the deadline. We're going to see some reducing of contract. We're going to have to see some players go, some players being, sold, contract terminations. Coutinho Pianch could be there as well. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this. Just because the fact now there is a set date is going to put a lot of pressure on the board and also the pressure on the players. The players read the news, guys. Don't think about it saying like all the players chilling, exercising. You see the Barcelona tweets and the videos. They see the news. They know. They'll go on their phones. Their friends will text them saying, look, August 13th is the deadline. Everyone will know. Because, of course, the Liga starts on that day. I think that's a Friday. I think the first game will be whatever. Who cares about that game? But on paper, that's when La Liga starts. Of course, Barcelona will play on the Sunday on August the 15th. But 13th will be the start of La Liga. So, I don't know. I really don't know if they're going to make it. Let me know in the chat if you're watching live. Do you think Barcelona will make that deadline? For me, that's too damn close. I think that's too damn close. Of course, you'll still have, after that deadline, you'll still have 15 days left of the transfer window. But I don't know. I think stuff will get done, of course. But the big question is, will they get everything done? It's a big task. It's a big task for the board of Joan Laporta. So, see, and this guy, Vizca Barça, is saying that now I'm concerned. I am a little bit as well because I think the deadline is so close. If they said the deadline was August 31st, I'd be more calm. We have a lot of time. 1 month, you get a lot of stuff done. But this is just under 2 weeks. We're already August the 1st today. And today, I don't know if anything's going to get done or not. We'll have to wait and see later on in the day. But we're 12 days. 12 days from everything for Barcelona, what they've been planning for over the past few months. You're hearing rumors every single day since Joan Laporta has come in, the wage bill, the wage way to cut this. It's all coming down to this, the last 12 days. Wait and see. I pray to God that Joan Laporta gets this job done, but it will not be easy. Now, of course, with the wage bill being reduced, players will have to leave. So you get some updates on player departures. Firstly, on Miralem Pjanic. And the former Milan director has come out on the front cover of Tutto Sport in Italy. He came out saying that I met Miralem Pjanic in Barcelona. He is only aiming for Juventus. So, it's very, very clear. Miralem Pjanic wants to leave the club. You saw him yesterday. He only came out for, 10 minutes. It clearly shows that Ronald Koeman does not really trust him. He only wants to go to Juventus, though. That is the big problem. They're focusing right now on Locatelli. If that deal falls through or they finalize that deal, Miralem Pjanic will be the next target because the Juventus manager, Massimiliano Allegri, wants Miralem Pjanic. And there are rumors coming out, I saw it last night and this morning, which made me laugh, saying that, Allegri, if he doesn't get Pjanic, will have to use Aaron Ramsey as a CDM, and he's not a CDM whatsoever. So we'll wait and see on this one. I think Miralem Pjanic's future will be decided very, very soon. Of course, with that deadline coming up very, very soon in 12 days, his future should be resolved by then. For me, the big question is right now, will he play the Joan Gamper this weekend? So, because of course, next weekend will be the Joan Gamper, and we play Juventus, the team that wants Miralem Pjanic, and I don't know which team he's going to play for. That's going to be a big question right now. But again, very, very clear. Miralem Pjanic only wants to go to Juventus at the moment. He has rejected some offers from, I think, PSG, Roma, and Inter Milan. He may go back to those a few clubs, but right now, his priority is joining back to, Juventus and the Italian champions and his former manager, Massimiliano Allegri. Next part we're going to talk about is Ilaix Moriba, because apparently his contract renewal is not going too good. It's not going too good, guys. Coming in from Javier Miguel from AS, and he's come out saying that Barcelona are annoyed with the attitude of Ilaix Moriba and his agents after 5 months of negotiations, but they remain inflexible. The club don't understand Moriba's lack of empathy when other players like Gonzalez and Alejandro Balde accepted the new contracts. Mundo Deportivo come out saying that Barcelona are clear that they will not increase their offer for Ilaix Moriba. The club considered that their proposal is fair in addition to the great support that Ronald Koeman has given him so far. Barcelona hope for a positive response. So, big words from Barcelona saying, look, we've done everything and you've done nothing. And, we need something from you, right? This is what they're reporting. Marco come out saying that Barcelona are fed up of the demands made by Ilaix Moriba and his agents. They will not raise their offer. Either the player agrees with the offer on the table is right now, or they will find a way out. Barcelona trusts that the youngster will rethink his position. Sport have come out saying that Barcelona have offered Ilaix Moriba a salary improvement and a place in the first team, but this is not enough for the player who has offered from other big clubs in Europe. Barcelona are clear that they will not increase their offer. So we're hearing a lot of the same thing. Now, the squad list came out this morning for Barcelona B for their next game. Ilaix Moriba is in the squad list, which I don't know is a good sign or not because he hasn't been previously, but he will not play. He's strictly in the squad list just to train with Barcelona B. And as what Javier Miguel from AS has come out saying, Barcelona reduced the tension of Ilaix Moriba as he joins Barcelona B preseason training camp. This does not mean that he will play in the friendlies. There's still no solution over his contract renewal. His agent refused to renew while Barcelona remain inflexible. So again, Moriba is in the squad list just to train. He will not be playing until he signs the new contract. So don't, see him in the squad list thinking that, the contract renewal is done. I mean, this kid is really... He's something else. He's absolutely something else. So Barcelona, the word that are coming out through the media right now, all reliable sources saying, look, we've done so much for you. 5 months of negotiations. Final offers on the table. You have a few days. You decide. Sign it. You stay. You go with the first team. You play the Joan Laporta. You'll be in La Liga. You have the first team manager who trusts you and wants you to be the backup to Frankie de Jong in the right center mid of the midfield. Or you can reject that contract offer and we'll sell you. I think Barcelona right now want to look to get around 20 million for Moriba this summer. City are interested. Chelsea are interested. Apparently, he has other big offers from other clubs. That's why he wants to get some more money from Barcelona so he can stay. Very, very clear that Ilaix Moriba himself wants to stay at Barcelona. It's his agents, his family, or whatever that try to push him to get some more money. Mr. Moriba. This is a good comment. I'm going to put this on the screen for a bit. So, Mr. Moriba. So, it's up to him, man. The contract is there. Barcelona are very, very, tired of him. They've had enough. They've done their best. They've had meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. This is it. Final contract is on the table. I think it's a 3-year contract with the same salary that he's currently on, maybe a little bit more. I'm not quite too sure. This is it, though. This is the final straw. This is basically everybody says take it or leave. This is it now. We'll get some more news over the next few days. I think he's going to say no, to be honest. If I had to make a prediction, I think he will say no. And I do believe that if he's, of course, I don't believe it. It's a fact that if he does say no, Barcelona will push him out and they will sell him this summer. If they do not end up selling him, if they don't find the right offer and they end up keeping him, he will be frozen out of the club. He will not play for Barcelona first team. He will not play for Barcelona B. He could end up playing for Juvenile A. I'm not quite too sure. But 100% no Barcelona B and no first team for Ilaix Moriba if he does not have the contract and is not sold. So this is it. Final straw. Take it or leave it. It's up to him now. We should get some news over the next few days. I still don't think he will renew. Now, another Barcelona youth player who will be leaving the club this summer, but he has a good relationship with Barcelona, is Ilaix Collado. Now, of course, we did have a game yesterday against Stuttgart. Mostly the players got some minutes in the first team, but Collado did not come on for a single minute. He did not play a single second. And another fun fact, he did not even, warm up. He wasn't even on the sideline, do some stretches just in case Koeman changed his mind. Sat on the bench for the entire game. Now, during the game, I think around the 70th minute, Adrian Sanchez came out saying that Ronald Koeman does not trust Ilaix Collado and Barcelona are already looking to sell or loan the player. After the game, I say about an hour after the game, Gerardo Romero came out saying that next week, which is of course tomorrow, Ilaix Collado will close his loan to a European club. The player decided to look for a way out after seeing how little promise he has in the first team. The club isn't in Germany or Italy. He also came out saying that the club is not in Spain either. So I'm sitting there thinking, not in Spain. I would have loaned him out to Spain, of course. La Liga, you got to play with, the club that your team is at. No Germany. I would like to see my Borussia Dortmund, maybe like a Borussia Mönchengladbach, something like that. No Italy. Sampdoria, something like that could have been good for him. So I'm thinking, all right, yeah, Premier League and League looking more likely. Of course, Premier League is very, very rough. We already sent out Trincao there to the Wolves. Will Collado find a team there? Maybe Leeds could take him with Marcelo Bielsa. That wouldn't be that bad. So I'm thinking Premier League or Liga. We were wrong. Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo, he was the one who broke the news, so credit to him. He came out saying that Ilaix Collado will leave on loan to Belgium champions Brugge Club. His aim is to get regular minutes and return to Barcelona next year. A few minutes after that, Fabrizio Romano came out back in that statement. He also credited Fernando Polo for his work. He came out saying that Barcelona is set to complete the agreement for Club Brugge for a loan for Ilaix Collado in the next few days. Barcelona also tweeted, I think a few hours ago, Ilaix Collado is leaving the team training camp with permission from the club, pending a resolution over his future. So Ilaix Collado has left Germany. He has left the training camp in Barcelona. He is set to join Club Brugge on a low move. So I'm thinking, Club Brugge, that's a European team, Mr. Jordan Romero, saying that Club Brugge is, a European team. So I'm thinking weak league. It's basically playing, Segunda for La Liga, right? But Club Brugge are in the Champions League, which is very, very good. So Asqueado could end up playing in the Champions League, but a loan move is set to be completed over the next few days. No buy option. It will be a straight loan for the season. Then he will return. Club Brugge will pay his entire salary. That's another 20K a week off the wage bill. I don't think Collado earns that much at Barcelona, but a loan for Collado is set to be completed. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I think Collado has great potential. I would love to see him in the first team, but I said this to you guys 2 weeks ago. Ronald Koeman does not fancy Ilaix Collado. Last season, only included in one squad list for the Cornellà game in the first round of the Copa del Rey. Did not even make the bench. This season only gets 45 minutes against Nesti because we had no first-team players. Only got 45 minutes against Girona because we had no first-team players. First-team players are now coming back. Busquets came back, Jordi Alba, Braithwaite, and now he gets no minutes. Very, very clear that Ronald Koeman does not think he's a good player. I think Ronald Koeman could be wrong on this one, but again, he is the coach you're going to have to back up. He has trusted Yusuf Demir over Ilaix Collado, and that's one attacker gone from Barcelona. Next one has to be Braithwaite, by the way, because we have a lot of attackers. Ilaix Collado looking for his future now, so credit to him. Maybe Nicky Push could take some notes as well, because Nicky Push not looking too great for him. But Ilaix Collado, Club Brugge in Belgium champions. He will be going there. He will be playing in the Champions League, so watch out for that. Hope he can break through in the first team, get some Champions League minutes. That'd be absolutely fantastic. They could end up being in our group too, Club Brugge. So when you see Ilaix Collado playing at the Camp Nou, not in a Barcelona shirt next season. But it is going to be the deal will be closed over the next few days. Ilaix Collado to Club Brugge. I need some water because I'm talking too much. Stay hydrated, boys. Stay hydrated. And girls, we don't discriminate. So, Ilaix Collado to Club Brugge. Loan, no buy option, no obligation, no mandatory buy option, nothing of the sort. They'll pay his full wages and he'll return to Barcelona next summer. That deal will be completed over the next few 8 days or even could be hours. But Barcelona B player that Ronald Koeman does like is Arnau Comas. And they come out saying Alberto Nadal. He came out saying that at Barcelona, they are very happy with the preseason of Barcelona B center back Arnau Comas. They admit that in the first team, they have many players in that position right now. Of course, let me just clear my throat. Piqué, Mingueza, Umtiti, Lenglet, Eric Garcia, Araujo. He is the 7th choice center back at Barcelona, but Ronald Koeman is very satisfied with the player. I tell you what, Arnau Comas, I've seen him play a few times for Barcelona B and, of course, in the first team. He's a little, cheeky, little good center back, if I do say so myself. But, of course, no room for him. We have 6 center backs right now. Of course, Umtiti is set to leave soon. Hopefully, he could end up staying. Who knows? But with the deadline coming up, he could end up leaving Umtiti. But anyways, on Arnau Comas, I think he's played very, very well for Barcelona for the first team. He did end up warming up for the game yesterday, but then end up coming onto the pitch, not like Collado sitting on the bench for the entire game. So Ronald Koeman does like the player, but again, too many first-team center backs ahead of him. So I think this season he'll stay with Barcelona B. Next summer, if we still have a lot of center backs, he will be loaned out for sure. So one more season for Barcelona B for Arnau Comas. Then next summer, he could end up going out on loan. Maybe could even selling him. Another good center back that we had, I think, what was his name? Jorge Cuenca. Very, very similar to Arnau Comas. Very good player. We ended up selling him to Villarreal. Same thing could happen to Arnau Comas with all the center backs that we have in the first team right now. So watch out for Arnau Comas. Ronald Koeman does fancy him, but again, too many center backs in the first team. We have some news on another Barcelona B player, and that is Kyle Ruiz Etel. He has recovered now from COVID-19. Unfortunately, he has gotten sick again. He had some stomach pains. He couldn't be in that squad list that we showed you earlier with Ilaix Moriba in it. Disappointed. I really want to see him in the first team. I thought him and Yusuf Demir would come in, play some minutes, but him getting COVID and now him having stomach problems has, left him out of that. So hopefully we see him soon, but he won't make a first team appearance anytime soon. He will play for Barcelona B, do the preseason, get some games before the season starts for them, but he has fully recovered from COVID-19, which is some good news. Finally, we want to talk about Emerson. Of course, his presentation will be tomorrow. Samuel Marsden from ESPN has come out saying the plan for Emerson Royale is to stay. Of course, if he wasn't going to stay, there would not be any presentation. As the Laporta has said, though, Barcelona's situation means that all the players are open for proposals. It would have to be a very, very good offer. So we heard some rumors when Emerson signed. Inter Milan could come in. Some maybe Bayern Munich, Tottenham. Samuel Marsden saying, look, Barcelona will not present a player they don't want to keep. Of course, Matheus Fernandes, we didn't present him. We didn't end up keeping him. They want to keep him, but of course, with the situation, everyone is open for offers. So, of course, the offer would have to be very good. So, Unless we get a 60 million bid for Emerson, he will be here next season. The presentation will be tomorrow, I think in the morning for me. I think in the afternoon for Barcelona. I think it's at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Barcelona time. It will be very, very early for me. So watch out for that tomorrow. Emerson will be presented. And again, will not leave Barcelona unless a big, big offer comes in. And that's going to be the end of this news roundup video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button down below. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Of course, when the video or the live stream ends, if you want to let me know your thoughts about it or not, I can go through some of them quickly. But if you're watching this afterwards, leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Ronald Koeman, what do you think about him wanting to keep Coutinho and Griezmann? A Liga president not going to be flexible with Messi's renewals. It's going to make Joan Laporta's job even more difficult. August 13th is the deadline to reduce the wage bill. You have Busquets, you have Roberto, you have Jordi Alba, you have to reduce. Piqué's already agreed, but it's not, finalized. It's already agreed with Piqué, though, no problem. And of course, the future of Ilaix Moriba. Barcelona have had it with him. They've given him the final offer, and now it's up to him. So no more meetings for Moriba. They've given him the final offer. Take it or leave it. Any updates on Messi? We're hearing some reports saying that Barcelona want to, finish the renewal before the Joan Gamper this weekend. That's coming up. So wait and see on Lionel Messi. But of course, you have to reduce that wage bill first. And the deadline is coming up soon for Lionel Messi. So only time will tell, but no updates at the moment. And I guess I'll end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next round of video. Take care and Forza Barca.